afternoon, Gemini. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Gemini, at the time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, something should resonate. So what I'd like you to do is use your intuition. Only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, let's get started here. I'm going to pull you 3 cards from the Zodiac 108 deck. Now, these cards are just extra little clarifications, definitions, timing, places, events, situations, or even answers to yes or no questions that may be coming up. So let's look at this first card here for you. Gemini, we have the fairy tale card coming out. Now, believe the impossible. It's about daydreams, romantic endings, universal archetypes, as well as being hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows coming out, as well as aspiring that happily ever after. It may be fanciful or stories we tell ourselves. Now, you also have the grapes coming out, and this is about abundance and bearing fruit, the harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, is having a surplus and that feeling of fullness. Juicy details perhaps or overindulgence, as well as tempting goodness, plentiful wealth, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Indeed, Gemini. And finally, we have chocolate. Oh my, this is about satisfaction, perfection, love, and romance, including treating yourself. Sweet, rich, smooth, splurging, aphrodisiac perhaps, as well as the good stuff. Fine dining, do things right, celebration, and just having that overall elevated mood. Already within this, I'm looking forward to your reading ahead, Gemini, because what a great clarification definition coming out. It does seem like it might get juicy. Let's find out. Gemini, let's start with I'm using the Graham Smith-Waite 1909 Circular Edition deck, and we're going to pull you 2 cards out for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end of the week as well. All right, let's take a gander here. We're going to do a general basic reading on these 6 cards, Gemini. Then we'll come back and clarify a little more detail out with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Starting at the beginning of the week, we got good news that is still developing. Hasn't quite reached you yet because it is at 9 o'clock on the turn, but it's got potential. You got this good news, some new endeavor, new task or project, or maybe just a new passion arriving, but it hasn't quite reached you yet at the beginning of the week. It is incoming though, and it may be dependent on others, that collaboration, that teamwork coming together, making things happen, because this is also sitting here at 9 o'clock. So they're both in time. They're both attuned to each other. So I dare say that you do have this new getting together is taking some network between you and 2 others that need to get together and have this collaboration or this new endeavor, or this something that's going to get you inspired and motivated here. All right. Now, Gemini, you also in the middle of the week have Temperance. Now, Temperance, though, is at 3 o'clock. So I dare say you have been busy, working on balancing out those cups of love, maybe tapping in some deeper pools of emotions and feelings to help fill those cups up, that create that chemistry, that alchemy between you and another. And you are, like I said, it is at that 3 o'clock stage. That means you have been doing your work, you've been patient, moderation, working at it and stuff, and it is taking time. So it is having that patience, but I dare say that time is nearing, and you've established your boundaries. You have been true, standing firm, standing your ground with your own opinion and belief about things here. We have the 7 of Wands energy, and notice how you're on a little bit higher plateau than the other opinion brings. This is that vibrational frequency. You're feeling a little more, you believe in yourself, and that is a good thing there, Gemini. Now, at the same time, this card represents, you can see there is some water, like a stream of flow that goes between the 2 cliff sides that you're actually straddling there. Now, the grounding, you're grounded there very well. You got a little bit of flow of emotion going towards and down to the other individuals. So, but right now you are just kind of like a bridge over those emotions in the waters, holding firm and standing your ground there. Now, we also, in the end of the week here, Yep, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and look at that. You're on top. Yeah, the burden's being lifted to you by the end of the week here, Gemini. So that is a good thing. That karmic wheel is just reversing instead of being on top of you, weighing you down, pushing you down with all that burdens and responsibilities and task at hand. It's a you're getting this elevated mood. You're feeling lighter because that burden's been lifted. We will get more clarity on that as well. Now you do have this brand new opportunity coming in. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be a new job. It could be a promotion. It could be a new home, a new car, new something, a new investment, new contract. But this is a brand new opportunity within the 3D physical world here coming to you. So let's get some clarity going on here. Let's dive in a little deeper. We did see at the zodiac, there is abundance coming your way. And I dare say nothing says abundance like that big old Ace of Pentacles there, as well as, just enjoying your fruits of labor. I mean, that is, perhaps a raise is coming your way. As, feeling satisfaction, perfection, doing things right. So I can see that here as well. Celebrating, having that elevated, lifted up mood with that burdens lifted from you, as well as that happily ever after, the stories we tell ourselves. So let's get started here at the beginning of the week. Like I said, it's not quite here yet. That Page of Wands energy is developing. There is potential there for this good new message coming in towards you. Something that's going to excite you, that's going to lift your mood up. And doubly so, because we got the Page of Wands again. So this one, though, is at high noon, straight up. Page of Wands coming in, good news message very shortly. It's a call to take action now. That trumpet is calling. So definitely, it's beginning of this week. It is happening. It's rising up. Be true to your authentic self. It's time to take action. You're at the end of this heavy burden cycle. Look at, all the burden of responsibilities, tasks. You're just tossing that aside because you got a brand new beginning coming your way. You got this good news message, this one saying, look, the burdens are going to be lifted. You're not going to have all these responsibilities and tasks and projects to really weigh you down. You're going to find some freedom here and begin with a new schedule coming into play, a new cycle. Now, as well as I said, there is the collaboration. So that obviously is all dependent on the teamwork or collaborating with others within your home or at work as well. Now, we have this, look at this. Yeah, this is mapping out. You're setting your goals, where you want to go, what's successful, where do you want to travel, what do you want to do, mapping out your goals and projecting that plan forward. You got this where you've been multitasking, trying to keep everything up in the air all by yourself. Well, it's time to collaborate with others. Delegate some of that to others, as well as put something down. Time to focus on one and then the other. Remember, don't bring your work home to family, and don't take your family to work. Don't bring your work problems home to family, and don't take your family problems home to work. That's how it goes. Especially focus, knowing the timing, perhaps here, plotting, planning, plan the times out and coordinate, organize your schedule, so to speak, Gemini, so you can really focus on one and then the other accordingly. You are, kind of holding on to something tight. It could be your purse strings as well. Everyone, maybe be budgeting at this time as well, Gemini, but at the same time, this is that energy of grounding yourself, protecting your heart there a little bit, your emotions, but also tapping into the wisdom of abundance there, having that clarity of mindset of I'm saving, I'm moving forward, I'm abundant, and I'm working with others. I can't just keep holding on to the idea that more is better, is recognizing sometimes you do need to separate times. You can't do it all is what I'm really getting here. And that's going to turn that around where you're actually asking others, help me out here. And that's not a bad thing. You should ask others to help you out at times, Gemini. Now, middle of the week, we got that temperance card on its side there. But like I said, it's at 3 o'clock. So we already went past noon. We are in full process with this. You definitely moderation, balancing out that chemistry and alchemy between you and another. And look, it's successful, joy, happiness. Whatever question you had in mind is a definite yes, one way or another. This comes out. Major Arcana is the only card, the Sun card is the only one that does that. Yes, definitely. So this is new start, new beginnings. This is fertility. This is, it's just joy, success, and happiness all in one. Now, you do have, where you kind of had yourself tied up in knots. You blindfolded yourself even. You afraid of getting hurt, obviously, afraid of getting cut with the truth or this and that, and tied yourself up in knots. And one advice there, always, you're afraid of being left out in the cold, abandoned, all alone. That feeling of lack coming into place here is perhaps why you've been working with another, try to balance the emotions and the feelings so you're not feeling so left out in the cold, or another isn't feeling left out of cold, as well as not feeling like you're just stuck and can't move. This is all about the wisdom, the joy and success and wisdom that you are seeking with the balancing of the Two of Cups with Temperance there. Is through moderation, remove the ties that bind you, remove the blindfold, so you can see there's more than one way that you can resolve the dilemma that you find yourself in. You can get around this way or that way, as it is displayed in the image there. Now, also, like I said, you are standing firm, standing your ground here with the Seven of Wands card. And oh my goodness, look at this. Gemini lovers coming out here. Now, this is about compromises and negotiation. So, yeah, you are standing your ground, but it may be necessary to negotiate, compromise a little bit here, Gemini. You got that divine feminine nature coming out here. New start, new beginnings, higher level vibration coming here, harvesting. The fact that it's kind of like the phoenix rising. She's Mother Nature, that she can make any new growth, expansion, and grow and handle things with aplomb. But it is about fertility, new start, new beginnings once again. And look at that brand new Ace of Cups cycle beginning there. It is about your emotions, your feelings, filling those cups and making it, when you start the cycle, that cup can be overflowing. It doesn't have to just level off with the Two of Cups. Overflow. It's negotiating, compromising here, going away. You're standing firm on your ground, but realize, while that may be the case, and you may be right in that, there is a need for you or another to compromise and negotiate, and that usually is a two-way street there. Now, for the Wheel of Karma debt, getting off your back, lightening the load here for you at the end of the week. Look at this. There's that Temperance again. Oh yeah, full on up. This is balancing. Notice the crown there in the background on that pathway. It is moderation and, taking that time to patience. Look at that happy home card. You may be seeing synchronistically 1111 Gemini. That is an angelic message communicating to you whatever you were saying, doing, or thinking at that moment. You see 1111? It is meaning you are on the right track with that. Death card here is all about transformation and rebirth as well. So going through this process, this relationship issues that we see occurring within the home, it's all about transformation, new beginnings, leaving the old go away, letting it go, release the old and rise up and be transformed into the new. It's going to lighten your load immensely here, Gemini. Now, also, that big opportunity here at the end of the week. Look at that. It is, I dare say it's doubly so, because look, there it is again. It is a divine opportunity that's coming in at the end of this week, and that is that karmic wheel changing it up for you and bringing that in with the fierce goodwill of all. Look at that justice, Libra energy coming out here. Fair, balanced, the goodness of all. Justice will be served here with this new opportunity presenting itself. And look at you, still standing firm, standing your ground. So I dare say that's going to be your most benefit here. Stick to your ground. If this is about a raise or a promotion, yeah, let them know that, yeah, you're worthy of it. And you're going to stand firm with that. Yeah, I'm good. Give me this raise or I walk. Simple as that. I know that sounds pretty thin, but you know what? You deserve it. You are on the right track. You are right there. There may be need for some negotiation, compromise. Like I said, that may be more on their side than yours. But yeah, you do seem to be on the right track here, Gemini, because everything's reading about abundance and goodness and this level up cycle that I'm seeing ahead of you, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's life in general, just everything come together. It is looking like a good week ahead of you. Just, really continue on, pushing on, stand firm with your belief and opinions. Know that you don't have to do all that hard work. You can delegate it out as well, get the burdens lifted off of you so you can actually enjoy some of that abundance that you've been bringing in. All right, let's move on to the Winnie D's deck now here. Now, Gemini, this Winnie D's is it's a Welsh Celtic mystical deck. And I just love it because it adds extra affirmation for our readings and for you to focus on the week ahead. Well, look at that dignity. Gemini, I am a luminous being. I give thanks for the miracle that is me. Oh my goodness. You would think vanity here, right? It's not. Dahlias help you to see the beauty in yourself, others, and even nature. So know that you are elegant, and what you become depends on the obstacles you actually overcome. Dahlias will help you find your rhythm and help you give thanks for the miracle that is all of you. Oh, wow. That is a powerful affirmation there. Definitely, go in there, recognize the power within yourself and love yourself there. When you love yourself, others will love you and appreciate you as well. Now, I'm pulling you two of the Chinese 5 Elemental Oracle deck cards, and your first one is the Earth Horse. This is about stirring the cauldron, all right. Stir the cauldron and get things going, get things moving, go with that, get it flowing around, part of that alchemy and chemistry thing with the Temperance information coming out there. Stir it up a little bit there and get it nice and blended so you can, all areas of your life will be more abundant. You also have the fire rabbit coming out here, which is welcome the muse. This is about finding, igniting and motivating yourself to have some fun as well. All work and no play definitely makes you dull. So get out there and have some fun, Gemini. Whether it's with family, by yourself, or other loved ones, get out and have fun. You don't want to be just working all the time. Now, here we go, Gemini. We got 3 cards coming up here from the Moonology deck to wrap up this whole reading. The first one out, have faith in your dreams. Conclusions are within reach. And finally, you're very close to achieving your goal. All right, I do hope this resonated for you today, Gemini. We'll catch you next time. Bye.